such a way to welcome people. Thank you so much for coming out. This is so exciting for me. Yes, I'm glad you're here for me to tell you guys my story, for me to share this with you. I am a native New Yorker. Yes, that's right. Born and raised in the Bronx, New York. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you've never been to the Bronx, you should totally go. I didn't say stay. You just go there, look around, and then quick, save yourself. They can smell fear. Actually, ladies, if you ever want to boost your self-esteem, go to the Bronx. Because they love anything even remotely female. It's true, you could put a pair of boobs on a mop and they'd be like, yo, who's the girl with the dreadlocks? Damn, girl, you skinny, but you cute. Girl, what your name is? Damn, girl, you smell like ammonia. She'd be like, that is my name, ammonia, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, some of you have been to the ghetto, that's beautiful. You're like, that's my cousin's name. That's how every girl that I grew up with talked, by the way. Every girl that I grew up with had that really thick, like Rosie Perez, like Puerto Rican, like, oh my God, you're so stupid. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Every girl had that cutesy little accent. Oh my God, you're so stupid. And I was jealous. I was jealous of those girls because guys thought that was sexy. Like when I was growing up, guys thought that was super sexy, and I never had that voice. I never had that sexy, like sweet little high-pitched voice. I have a pretty deep voice for a chick. You're like, mm-hmm. You really do. And it's deep now when we're like at the end of the night. So if you call me in the morning, I sound like a tranny. It's not even like, it's really frightening. So I used to be jealous of those girls because I think guys thought that was so hot. And then I realized, if you have that kind of accent your entire life, at some point you gotta get a grown person job. Exactly. That's gonna be hilarious. The day that you walk into a courtroom and your lawyer's like, but he did it, Your Honor. Not because you're looking at him like he's guilty when I told you he did it. Did I win yet? I won yet? I won? No, you gotta specifically tell me. Yeah. Thanks for getting the last part of that. You'd be amazed at how many times I've done that in the Bronx and girls are like, I don't know what she specifically meant by that last one. I'm gonna have to ask her about that later. I actually ran into a girl recently that I grew up with. Well, a girl that I hate. Well, because you know how there's always that one girl in your group of girlfriends that like infiltrates the group? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This was that girl. So here's what happened. I got caught. You ever get caught in a conversation you don't want to have because someone sees you before you see them? Yeah, it's like the worst feeling in the world. So here's what happened. She caught me on the bus. She came up from behind me. She snuck attacked me. This is what I heard from behind me. I heard, oh my God, I can't even believe it's you, because I seen you standing there. I was like, I think I know that chick. I was gonna tap her on my shoulder, but I hate what people do. I mean, yo, it's my favorite song. Why you don't bother me like that? And I was like, nah, she remember said cheese fries, then I was dying, blah, blah, blah. You remember me, right? Oh my God. It was like that scene in a horror movie where you know the bad guy's right behind you. Because I was like, oh God, please, no. Oh God, no, she's still there. But here's what I did. I handled it so well. I did what everybody else does in that situation. I put on that fake voice that you do when you get caught. Like I turned around and I was like, oh my God, hey! Girl, I was just thinking about you. But here's the thing, now I'm stuck in small talk because we have to keep talking. Like I can't just leave after that. So I'm like, hey, what's been going on? How's life? I kid you not, she looks at me and goes, you're not gonna believe this. I'm a nurse in a hospital. I'm like, oh my God, you're right, I don't believe you. But seriously, what hospital? Because I like never want to go there. Because I don't know if any of you guys have ever stayed overnight in a hospital. I have, and it's a terrible situation. You have to trust a stranger with your life. Can you imagine being in that position and that chick walks in? Right? You're laid up in the hospital bed and she comes in holding your chart all official and she's like, The other day I had looked at your chart, and you're not gonna make it. That's messed up, right? You spent all this money, we can't even save you. If I was you, I would sue for real. But I'm gonna do what I can, so do you want chicken or fish? No, you gotta specifically tell me. I think it would be so great if she walked back in like 5 minutes later and was like, oh, my bad, I was reading your horoscope. No, because it says here that you are a Cancer, and I was like, damn. I'm gonna tell her though. I can't get bad news from that voice. You feel me? Like, I can't be laid up in the hospital bed and getting bad news from that person. It has to be somebody with a more comforting demeanor. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, if I'm laid up in the hospital bed, I think perfect people for this job. Southern people. Right? You get the right Southern accent. It's so comforting. I could be laid up in my hospital bed, my Southern nurse comes in, she's like, I'm sorry, sweetheart, turns out it is fatal, you're not gonna make it. Do you want some sweet tea, help you deal with that? I would be like, oh my God, yes. I'm so sorry my death is ruining your day. You sweet woman, sweet tea solves all the problems in life. Sweet tea and food. I'm a complete foodie, guys. I don't know if anybody else is a foodie here. Yeah, we have foodies in the audience. Oh my God, yes. I am such a foodie, I get mad when I get full. I don't know if anybody else goes through that. Like, the second I'm full, I'm like, no! I wanted dessert. I still have dessert, I have no shame. Because I've always lived by that philosophy, what if I get hit by a bus tomorrow? I don't want my last words to be, oh, I should have had a brownie.
We need good news now, right? And I've got it. Do you guys want some good news tonight? Yeah? All right. I finally have good news. This is the good news. The good news is I found out today that the numbers are finally going down of people pursuing their dreams. And I think that's good, right? Too many big dreamers in the world. We need to get one big reality check, right? For the entire world. I used to be one of them. I used to be a really big dreamer. I used to be like, when I make it, I'm gonna have a beautiful house in Malibu. You know, I had a real clear vision of my vision board if I had made one. And maybe that was a problem. I never made the board to go with the vision. But if I had, it would have this beautiful house, all glass windows. You know, I pictured myself waking up every morning, going out and gazing at this beautiful ocean view. And now I'm like, when I make it, I'm gonna get a headboard for my bed. A real firm one, no IKEA shit, the real deal. I'll wake up in the morning, I'll be like, I'm a grown-up now. I've got a headboard. I think my problem is my parents were too supportive, right? You want supportive parents to a point, but you don't want them too supportive. Like, if I had kids now, I'd be like, you know what you're good at, Johnny? You're good at stocking the fridge. You put that milk away next to the eggs, and if you get really ambitious, I want you to run a lap around the house and then deliver the milk to the front door, and maybe you'll work for Amazon one day. But my parents were the opposite. My mom's a violinist, so she's always been a dreamer, artist type, and she's always like, honey, just find what you love to do, and the money will follow. And I'm like, okay, but how far back is it following? Right? Like, are we talking 10 years, 20 years? Is this some karmic life lesson that in this lifetime I'll be broke and in a future lifetime I'll have a headboard? And she was like, honey, you're not our problem anymore. Plus, you owe us $1,000, so maybe hold off on the headboard. She's always comparing me to people. Like, once she was like, you know who you're like, Erica? You're just like Grandma. Because you're in a male-dominated profession with stand-up comedy, and Grandma was in a male-dominated profession with aeronautical engineering. I was like, yeah, we're pretty much the same person. Except one of us was very good at math, and the other owns one towel. Besides that, we're both killing it. Then she was like, I'm just so relieved you were never involved with Harvey Weinstein. She's like, I know you weren't because I told your father if she had been, she'd be a lot more successful. But honey, you can sleep at night. And I was like, actually, I can't because my mattress is really uncomfortable. I can't really afford a new one, but I get what you're trying to say. Thank you. It's been an interesting time for men, right? Lots of learning. Been one guy over there is like, yep, I'm learning. I'm learning a lot. Not a great time to be a creepy male comic. Right? So not a great time to be a male comic. So not a great time to be a male, is the point. I think for me, what shocked me the most about the whole MeToo movement was just how shocked we were by the fact that men are gross. Right? Like, that's not that shocking. That was one of the first things I learned as a kid. Eat your broccoli, men are gross. Right? And then this year, we all woke up every morning and we were like, did you hear? Did you hear another man was gross again? And I'm like, I'm just not that shocked. Like, tell me something I don't know, right? And every day it was like another one and another one. Every day was like, you know, Christmas Me Too morning. And now I think it's just gonna be the who's left movement. Like, is anybody left? Did anybody not do something gross? Did anybody not jerk off into a succulent? If every car could be like this car, I think we really have a good audience reaction. I think everyone should be a convertible from now on. There's two convertibles, nice. Well done, guys. Your parents raised you well. That's the new headboard. I'm in my 30s now. Yeah, who's in their 30s? You wanna? Good! Good! It's a good age, right? It's a good age because your 30s is when you become a person, right? That's when you become a person. Your 20s, you try on different personality types. You're like, maybe I'm rocker chick, maybe I'm emo girl. And then you turn 30 and you just get your mom's haircut and call it a day. You're just like, I'm gonna be her for the rest of my life. Why fight it? And I don't think it's old, right? 30s isn't old, but we've decided as a society to start saying we're old. The second we turn 30, we're like, that's it, I'm old now, I'm old. And then for 10 years, we keep saying that. We're like, I'm old, I'm old, I'm old, I'm old. And then you turn 40, and you're like, now I'm old. Like, I could have been young for an extra 10 years, but I wasted it saying I was old. Now I've lost 10 extra years where I could have been young. Then you turn 80, you're like, now I'm really old. I could have been just kind of old, now I'm really old. Then you die and you're like, I could have been alive for 83 and a half years. Now I'm dead, I can't even have this brilliant thought. So the point is, none of us are old because we're still here, right? Still doing this life thing. 20s is good. I don't relate to it now because I'm like, you guys are so cute because you still think you matter. Right? The rest of your life's just going to be a very long journey where you find out you matter less and less and less every day, and then you die. Not to give it away, but that's what's coming up. I feel like you spend your 20s sort of waiting for your life to start, right? You're like, next year I'm going to get that big job, and my life is going to start. And then another year goes by and you're like, next year I'm gonna fall madly in love and my life is gonna get started. And then another year goes by and you're like, next year I'm gonna get 2 towels. And my life is gonna start. And then you turn 30 and you're like, shit, it started. Like, this is my life. Like waiting for the bus to come, but you're already on the bus. And you're like, when's the bus getting here? And they're like, you are on it, you are on the bus. And you're like, why am I riding a bus? I definitely don't wanna go out as much in my 30s, right? Like, going out feels like kind of a big hassle. And I went to a bar the other night with my friend, and we lasted about 5 minutes and we got bored. We're like, you wanna go? Yeah, let's get out of here. And as we were walking to our cars, my friend was like, oh my God, Erica, we're getting older, we're not fun anymore. And I was like, no, that's not what's happening. Don't worry, it's not that we're not fun anymore. It's that we're getting older and we're getting wiser, and we're starting to realize it was never fun. We just pretended this whole time.
So she has this good picture, and then I start reading her profile, and like I said, I'm used to the one that's like, what are you reading right now? They don't give a shit about that anymore. Like, the first question they asked, which I guess is kind of normal, they ask if you'll have sex before marriage, and hers said no, so I was like, well, we need to change that, or you're gonna fucking die alone. Right, is there anybody here, by the way, by round of applause, anybody waiting for marriage to have sex? Oh, you are? Oh, no, he's like, I'm saying whatever I can at this point. No, and if anybody is, by the way, I think that's great. Like, good for you. If anybody wants to wait until marriage for like a religious reason or a family reason, good, you should. You know, it's just not for me. I feel like I need to know that I'm sexually compatible with somebody before I agree to spend the rest of my life with them, right? Like, what if I agree to that bullshit? What if I agree to that bullshit and then I go on my honeymoon and my husband takes off his pants and then he just doesn't have a penis? And that's not like a small penis reference, guys. Don't get all, it's fine. We can work. I'm talking about literally doesn't have one. Like, oh, sorry, I lost it in a war. You never asked. I'm sorry if anybody here did. If anybody here did lose their penis in the war, I didn't mean to bring it up. Not on the weekend. That's when you miss it the most, you know? Like, it is the weekend. Where's my dick? Oh, but then, okay, and then, so the third question down on this profile, the third question down asks if you're into anal. What? Like, they are, right? What'd you say? I was shocked. I was like, that's where we are now? That's where we are in dating? Like, you have to decide about that before you even meet somebody? Like, before you even agree to meet them, so that when you do go, to meet them on a Saturday afternoon at Starbucks, you walk in and they're like, yeah. And you're like, what? Why'd you bring lube to Starbucks? Oh, and my favorite thing about this question when I saw it is that you can't write in your own answer. You can't say like an explanation about how you feel about anal. They give you 3 options. With a little drop-down menu, you can say yes, you can say no, or you can say sometimes. Like, what is sometimes? Like, I feel like it's pretty yes or no. Like, just sometimes, like, okay, fuck it, it's your birthday. Let's get on in there. I assume that's the position, right, ma'am? Yeah. Sometimes. It should say yes, no, and we'll talk about it when I find out how much money you make. Oh, and right after that, it says, what's the most personal thing you're willing to reveal about yourself? It's like, I think you just did with anal. I'm turning 40 in a month. Yeah. Thank you. I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. I feel kind of excited about it, and I didn't have any really insecurities about it until recently. I just went in for my annual, I don't want to say the word pap smear. I just did, but you know what I mean, the annual checkup thing. So I went in for that, and while she was investigating me, she said, "Oh, have you thought about getting an eyelid lift?" And I was like, well, if you can fucking see them from where you are, yeah, you should get one. Like going to I guess going to the doctor just takes a turn when you start getting older. Like, okay, this is kind of a stupid story, but I went to another doctor because I was done with her. I was like, well, I don't want anyone telling me I need a neck lift when I just say my foot hurts or something. So I go to this other doctor because I was feeling very bitchy. I don't know, I know it seems like you would just go, oh, hey, just stop being bitchy, but that's not my move, really. Like, I want a medical diagnosis, so that way, if one day I'm being bitchy and someone says it to me, I can be like, I have a condition, asshole. So I go to this doctor and I tell him, that I'm being bitchy, and he goes, I said, I need my hormones tested, because that's what I've diagnosed myself with on like WebMD or whatever, right? Like I figured my hormones are imbalanced. So I go in there, I said, I need to test my hormones. I'm feeling very bitchy. And before they'll do that for you, by the way, they ask you a ton of questions because it's a very expensive and extensive test. So of course he's like, well, what do you eat? Maybe that can make you bitchy. Or what do you drink? That can make you, do you drink alcohol? And I was like, I eat kale all day. Just take the fucking test, asshole. And then he was like, you do seem bitchy. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this test. And then I came back 2 weeks later, and he had the results, and he said, I didn't really find anything in your, in your hormones that would make you bitchy or whatever, but I did find something I need to tell you about. He said, your FSH levels are very low. And I said, well, I don't know what that is. He said, well, that's your fertility hormone, and it's low. So if you want to get pregnant, you probably can't. And I said, okay, does that make you bitchy? And he was like, no, but it means you probably can't have kids if you want to. And I said, okay, well, what about the bitchy thing? And he was like, no, I didn't find anything about that. And then he kind of kept going, and I felt like he was trying to get a reaction out of me. And finally, I was like, what's your problem? Why? And then I realized, oh, this is a man in his 50s telling a woman that she probably can't have kids. And that's usually bad news. But for me, I was like, oh, doctor, it's okay. I've spent most of my life trying not to get pregnant. Print that out. I'll put on a V-neck and go to happy hour and fucking kill it right now. By the way, are there a lot of parents here tonight? A few of you? How many kids do you have? Two boys, girls? One boy, one girl. That's okay, fun. No, I like kids. I feel like a lot of times when you say you don't want kids, people think that means you're mad at babies and you want to punch babies. No, that's not what it means. I mean, I've met a couple, yeah, I'd punch, but but I like kids a whole bunch. I just don't want to have them. How old is your girl? 2 next month. Do you like her? You love her? The boy is 3. I feel like a boy. Here's the thing. I know, I already said, I don't want kids, but here's the thing. If somebody told me I had to, right? If somebody forced me to, well, I shouldn't say forced, but you know what I mean? If someone was like, Sarah, you have to have a baby or something bad's gonna happen in the world, all the vodka's gonna just disappear. Well, I would have a baby because I care about you guys. Yeah, you're welcome.